Hello students of class 8. Today we start with new chapter, that is ecosystem. What is ecosystem? Ecosystem means relationship between abiotic and biotic components. Abiotic components, all the living things, maybe plants, human beings and animals. And abiotic components, water, sun, weather, temperature. These are abiotic components. So ecosystem is relationship between biotic and abiotic component, that is called ecosystem. Now we come to definition. What is ecosystem? An ecosystem is a community of living organism in a given area or in a habitat, interacting with each other and with non-living environment. Non-living environment means weather, sun, water, soil, climate and atmosphere. So this is the definition of ecosystem. What is habitat? Habitat means the surrounding or place where an organism lives is called its habitat. And what is community? A several species of plants and animals live in the same habitat which together builds a community. So now we come to components of ecosystem. The component of ecosystem has two types, biotic components and abiotic components. Biotic components, all the living things, plants, animals and microbes. Abiotic components, all the non-living things, weather, sun, water, soil, climate. These are abiotic components. Biotic components are of three types, producer, consumer and decomposer. Producer, all the green plants come in producer, all the animals are coming consumer, and decomposer, all the microbes, maybe bacteria and fungi. Now consumers are of three types, herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Herbivores, that is also called primary consumer, example rabbit and deer. Carnivores are of two types, secondary consumer and tertiary consumer. Secondary consumer, example snake and frog. Tertiary consumer, example owl and tiger. Omnivorous, example crow, human beings and bears. Now abiotic components are of four types. First, inorganic substance. Second, physical factors. Third, climatic factors. And fourth, edaphic factor. So these are components of ecosystem. Now biotic components in detail. Biotic components are of three types, autotrophs, heterotrophs and decomposers. Autotrophs is consist of plants, which is also known as producer. Heterotrophs consist of animal, which are also called consumer. Decomposer are consist of microbes, which are called scavenger. Heterotrophs are of three types, herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Herbivores, that is plant eaters, example goat, cow. Carnivores, that is animal eaters, example lion and tiger. Omnivores, that is animal and plant eaters, example humans and crow. Now we come to detail. What is autotrophs? Autotrophs means called producer. These organisms synthesize their own food by photosynthesis. Example, all green plants are use sunlight to convert it into chemical energy of food. Heterotrophs, that is also called consumer. They are dependent on other organisms for food. Example, humans and animals. It consists of three parts. Herbivores, that is called primary consumer. They get their food by plant eating directly, example goat, cow, etc. Carnivores, that is called secondary consumer. They are dependent on primary consumer for food, example lion and tiger. Omnivores, that is tertiary consumer. They consume both plant and as well as animals, example crow and human beings. Now we come to decomposer. Decomposer, they consume and thus decompose the dead remains of other organism, both autotrophs and heterotrophs. Example, scavenger, which feed dead remains of animals. Some of them are dead, jackal, vulture, hawk, etc. So this is the biotic components. Now we come to interaction between biotic and abiotic components. Here sun is abiotic component and plants, herbivore, carnivore and omnivore are biotic components. So the abiotic component, that is sun, supply nutrients to producer. Then producer, that is plants, prepare food for consumer. Then the produced food is eaten by all living biotic components directly or indirectly. In this case, plant is eaten by the herbivore, which is consumed by the carnivore. Here men act as omnivores who consume both plant and animal as shown in figure. At last, all biotic components are decomposed into simpler substances by decomposer. Decomposer are bacteria and fungi. They are put back into soil, air and water. They are again absorbed by producer, plant is producer, and the cycle is repeated over and over. So this is also called a cycling of matter. So this here we discuss about the interaction between biotic and sun is abiotic and biotic components. Now we study the food chain. This is a diagram of food chain. A food chain is a chain showing what animals eat or chain showing the process of eating and being eaten. It basically consists of three steps: producer, primary consumer and secondary consumer. Producer, that is plant, primary consumer, that is deer, and secondary consumer, that is lion. In every food chain there is a trophic levels. This is a trophic levels. Producer form first trophic level. Example grass. Herbivores form second trophic level. Example insect. Carnivores form third trophic level. Example frog. Top carnivores form fourth trophic level. Example snake. In this way, depending upon ecosystem, there are many food chain. First, forest food chain. Grass, that is producer, is eaten by deer and deer is eaten by lion. So this is a forest food chain. Now second, aquatic food chain. Aquatic plants, that is producer, is eaten by small fish and a small fish is eaten by large fish. Now last, grassland food chain. Grass, that is producer, is eaten by grasshopper. Grasshopper is eaten by frog and frog is eaten by snake and snake is eaten by eagle. So this is some example of food chain. Now, food web. What is food web? The network of several interconnected food chain is called a food web. The more is the number of food chain involved, the more stable is ecosystem. Let us understand it through this diagram. This is a diagram of food web. In this diagram, number of food chain are interconnected. Look at here. The food chain A, B, C, D, E, F and G. These are food chain. First we start plants. That is a base of ecosystem. Plants is a producer. Plants is eaten by rabbit and rabbit is eaten by hog. This is the first food chain A. Next B. Plants is eaten by rat and rat is eaten by hog. Now next, plants are eaten by rat and rat is eaten by snake. Snake is eaten by hog. Next, plants are eaten by insect. Insect is eaten by snake and which is eaten by hog. Now food chain D. Plants are eaten by directly bird and bird is eaten by hog. Now next food chain E. Plants are eaten by grasshopper. Grasshopper is eaten by bird and bird is eaten by hog. Now next food chain F. Plants are eaten by grasshopper. Grasshopper is eaten by frog and frog is eaten by snake and which is eaten by hog. Now last food chain G. Plants are eaten by bird. Bird is eaten by snake and snake is eaten by hog. So in this diagram, there are number of food chain. They are interconnected to each other and make a food web. So this is a diagram of food web. Now next, ecological pyramid. What is ecological pyramids? An ecological pyramid is a graphic representation of the number of individuals, their biomass or amount of accumulated energy at different trophic levels in ecosystem. This is a figure of pyramid of numbers. The first trophic level are called producer. In producer, we have green plants. Second trophic level, that is called primary consumer, and we have herbivore. Example, rabbit and rat. Third trophic level, that is called secondary consumer, and we have carnivore. Example, snake. Fourth trophic level, that is called tertiary consumer, and we have top carnivore. Example, hog. So first, the pyramid of number show the number of individuals at each trophic level in food chain. Producer form the first trophic level and base of the ecological ecosystem. Ecological, in this diagram, ecological pyramid. The number of consumer gradually reduces at each trophic level from the base to top. The primary consumer or herbivore on the second trophic level. Secondary consumer at third trophic level and tertiary consumer at fourth trophic level become much less in number. So in this diagram, we show the ecological pyramid. So that is all for today. In the next class, we study about interdependence between organism and abiotic components. Thank you.